Homeownership is a great hedge against inflation, and here's why. If you're following along with the news today, you've heard about rising inflation. Today, inflation is at a 40-year high, according to the National Association of Home Builders. Consumer prices accelerated again in May as shelter, energy, and food prices continue to surge in the fastest pace in decades. This marked the third straight month for inflation above an 8% rate and was the largest year-over-year gain since December 1981. With inflation rising, you're likely feeling it impact your day-to-day life as prices are going up for gas, groceries, and more. These climbing consumer costs can put a pinch on your wallet and make you reevaluate any big purchases that you have planned to ensure that they are still worthwhile. If you've been thinking about purchasing a home this year, you're probably wondering if you should continue down that path or if it makes sense to wait. While the answer depends on your situation, here's how ownership can help you combat the rising cost that comes with inflation. Home ownership helps you stabilize one of the biggest monthly expenses that you have. Investopedia explains that during a period of high inflation, prices rise across the board. That's true for the things like food, entertainment, goods, and services, even housing. Both rental prices and home prices are on the rise. So, as a buyer, you have to protect yourself from increasing costs. The answer lies in home ownership. Buying a house allows you to stabilize what is typically your biggest monthly expense, your housing cost. When you have a fixed rate mortgage on a home, you have locked in that monthly payment for a duration of your loan, often 15 to 30 years. James Rule, a senior wealth management reporter for Bankrate, tells us, a fixed rate mortgage allows you to maintain the biggest portion of your housing expense at the same payment. Sure, property taxes are going to rise and other expenses may creep up, but your monthly housing payment remains the same. That's certainly not the case if you're renting. So, if other prices increase, your housing payment will be a reliable amount that can help your budget stay in check. So, if you're renting, don't have that same benefit because you will not have that protection of the housing costs. If you like what you hear, definitely subscribe and hit the like button and the bell so you can get more notifications on what's going on in the housing market in your area.